Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1223 for November 17th, 2010, the Pogoplug Pro. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by Mailroute, a secure hosted service with enterprise-grade virus and spam filtering for companies of any size. For more information and to save 10%, visit mailroute.info.
And now, get ready for Dick.
It's middle of the week, and frankly, if you're like me, you're probably suffering from theme fatigue. Fortunately, every Wednesday is a theme-free Wednesday on the Daily GizWiz. And when we say theme-free, we mean only a few themes. I don't have a Wednesday song, really.
Theme-free day.
I could sing the Monday song over again.
No! It's Wednesday.
Theme-free Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no theme.
You like my moves? You like my moves on that?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
dancing around?
you've got moves to spare.
Dickie, something spare, more like a tire. But anyway, Dickie D is here. He's Mad's maddest writer and our GizWiz. And, you know, next week on the Turntables Tuesday, I think my dancing's getting better. Next week, I'm going to review this Connect title for the Xbox 360, Dance Central.
Ooh, you got to bring video so we can see?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Me dancing. Because what happens, you know how Connect works, is that it has got a camera in it and sees you moving. And so this game, they show you a dance move, and then you have to duplicate it. It's kind of like Guitar Hero. It's actually from the folks Harmonix who do Rock Band. So you're kind of following along to the dance, and then it rates you on how well you do that.
Looking forward to that. That was a lot of news last week when
it's a big story.
Introduced.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Have you played with the Microsoft Connect?
There was a toy fair, like mini preview about 2 weeks ago, and Microsoft had one set up. And I played. It was very funny. I'm a zero gameplay, and the guy said, "Oh, a very, very funny game. Just stand on the rug. You don't hold anything. You just watch the screen." And I was in an underwater capsule, and the glass kept breaking, and I had to keep jumping around using my hands and feet. Yeah.
I've played that game. It's the most. I don't know. Plug the leak.
No. 10,000 leaks under the sea.
It's actually
it sounds like a Mad Magazine title.
We have that game, and on the Connect, and when you first set it up, you get a disc, and it's called Connect Adventures, and it's one of the adventures. Henry was playing the games, playing along, and they got to that one. He said, "Dad, can you play? I'm bored."
Oh, well, I only did it for after 5 hours. I was bored.
All right, my friend. This time, your gadget, though, not mine.
We have something new from our friends at Pogoplug. And I finally got to ask them, why did they ever make a pink Pogo plug?
I know. It's hot
said,
pink. It's bright pink.
But listen, they said, listen, everybody makes white and black things. We thought if we make something pink at a show, people are going to walk by and go, what is that pink thing? And then we'll get to say, wow, this is what it does. So anyway, this is the new Pogo plug. And
it's pink.
It's pink, except, Leo, I guess they haven't run out of boxes yet because it's not pink.
Oh, so they have another color besides pink.
Okay, it's the new Pogoplug Pro.
Oh, yeah. That's for business. That's a hardcore.
Yes, Leo. The Pogoplug Pro is actually Pogoplug plus Wi-Fi. And it comes in black.
It's black. Okay. Still now, $99, which I like.
Yes, and last week we talked about the new Nikon camera that has a little built-in projector. And on the Nikon website, the old and the new model are exactly the same price. Well, at this moment, the new and the old Pogoplug are both $99. The new one is black, not pink, and the new one has Wi-Fi. So if you're buying one, you want the Pogo Pro, because you'll get integrated Wi-Fi, and you'll get a black Pogo plug.
I suspect they're going to replace the regular Pogo
They are.
plug
You know,
Pro.
he told me, I said, down the line, pink's on its way out. And Leo.
But, it sits in a closet. You probably don't care what color it is because you're not going to see
you're right.
it. You don't leave it on your
Well,
desk.
I like people to see my gadgets. I mean, I leave the.
The thing about the Pogo plug that I just love, and by the way, I use it every single day, is it really works, and it works silently and efficiently, and you don't need to set it or touch it or move it or do anything. It just does its thing.
Now, the thing is, Leo, do you know about Pogoplug Business? Because I don't quite understand the pricing.
Yeah.
$99 to me sounds wonderful. So Pogoplug Business, which is going to be white.
Oh, you have one.
Black.
Oh,
yes, I have.
jealous.
I have one.
That's not even out yet. You've got like an advanced
Well,
copy.
the guy said, Dick, believe it or not, he said, we only have product samples of Pogoplug Business, but I'd like you to have one. So Pogoplug Business, it lets people go and certain people can only download certain files. You can tell everybody to go to my web address and download this, and this. The Pogo plug will print out statistics of how many people downloaded what people were looking at. You can send email to email addresses on Pogo Plug Business.
Oh, that's neat. So it has an email server on it. That's
yes, it's exactly the same size as all the other Pogo plugs, but I guess businesses
It's got more software is what it is.
Yes, exactly, Leo, but it's $299.
Whoa, that's a lot more.
Yeah, that's what I said, $299, and the guy said, yeah. I said, so all the other Pogo plugs are $99, and
This one has printing, which I think is probably you can print from the cloud. So, we should explain what Pogo Plug does, because probably people are
yes,
going,
we should.
okay, great, what am I getting?
Yes,
So
exactly.
you plug Pogo Plug into the wall. The original one actually was a wall wart. You would just hang it off the wall.
yes, I showed the original one on ABC News when it was a piece of wood.
Really? It was really? I'm still using it.
The very, very first one.
It was a prototype.
and it was still $99.
I'm hanging mine off the wall. You attach two things to it. One is an Ethernet cable to put it on your network, and the other is a hard drive, USB hard drive. The more recent Pogo plugs, the Pro and the basic pink one, have, I think, 4 USB jacks, right? So you can put 4 drives on that thing. A lot of storage.
3, I'm sorry.
3.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
3.
A lot of storage, which could be a USB key or an external drive. I've got a 0.5 terabyte drive attached to it. And now what happens is then you register for your free account on pogoplug.com. My.pogoplug.com becomes your login. And you can copy files to the Pogo plug over your network at full network speeds. We have a gigabit Ethernet network, so it's pretty fast to copy files from it. And then you can share those files outside the network with anybody, just without doing any configuration, any router configuration, anything. So I use it, for instance, for commercials. When Steve Gibson does the Security Now show, I give him an audio copy of the show. All I have to do is copy it locally here to my Pogo plug, which takes a second or two for a gigabyte file. And then Steve can automatically get it because he has a link to that folder, which I've shared with him. You've got private sharing. You've got public sharing. You can share it with multiple people. When I do commercials for the radio show, they need them in L.A. I'm up here in Petaluma. I just put them on the Pogo plug. They get an email message saying Leo's updated the Pogo plug, and they click the link, and there's the files, and they can download them. So it's a really great way for kind of cloud storage and sharing. There's also a Pogo Plug app for iPhone, for Android, so you can log on to those and see your files. I mean, I really like the Pogo Plug.
Yeah, Lisa sent me the key for the financial file.
Oh,
which is
that's
great.
good.
So
yeah, we put
I've
them all
been
up
writing
there so
checks
anybody
like
can.
crazy. Yeah, it's great.
It's nice. It's
She
really-
forgot to uncheck check writing privileges, and I've been using it like crazy.
It's a really great way. If some people use Dropbox, some people use Google to save stuff, but I think Pogo Plug is a really. I mean, you only pay the $99, And that's it. You don't have any monthly or yearly fees, no subscription. I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna log
but
on
if you're
to-
buying one now, get the Pro.
Boy, I'm
And
tempted.
you get Black and you get Wi-Fi
Yeah.
for the same.
And-
Pro, Leo, I think it's right now is only going to be available at Best Buy, if I recall what the guy said.
Oh,
Either
interesting.
Their website at Best Buy.
Or online. Oh, okay. Yeah. you
Or
can buy it
online, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So I'm going to sign into my Pogoplug here. I've got my Android phone. And once I sign in, you'll see that I can see all my files. You could put a Pogoplug apps. There are apps for Mac and Windows and Linux too. Or you can just do it via the web. I mean, it's a really handy device. I love my Pogoplug. It's taking me a little while to sign in, so... Oh, I'm probably on 3G. Well, I won't worry about it. You get the idea.
Yeah, okay. I'm in your account anyway. It doesn't matter.
You got everything you need, right?
I'm just changing stuff around.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. You know, I was thinking, if you do email with Pogoplug, that's great, but you probably won't have... Here it is. Here's the Pogoplug. It came up. So, I love this. The software will automatically look for, if you set it this way, and copy to the Pogoplug any movies, photos, or music on your hard drive. So it becomes a centralized music server because it just automatically looks up on your hard drive and copies the stuff over, if you set it that way, which I think is so cool. And then here's the external hard drive that I have. And, you know, unlike Dropbox where you pay for the amount of storage, you know, you just put as big a drive on there as you want. So here's all the Security Now episodes, unedited.
So, Leo, I can put old movies on one of my hard drives and
Yeah,
then
and
watch
share them and watch them on the
from-
road. Exactly.
On the road, yeah, nice.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I really think Pogoplug is a great kind of your own cloud. Now, I got a new device that's a competitor with Pogoplug called Tonito Plug, and I'm going to do a review of that on a Turn the Table Tuesday in a few weeks. It's,
good.
It's more for
Very good.
geeks. It has many, many, many more features, but it's for hardcore geeks. It's a little harder to use. Now, if you have set up the email on your Pogoplug,
Yes,
you probably need an anti-spam solution. This would be a perfect place for Mailroute. Mailroute is my anti-spam solution. I've been using it for 6 years, and that's roughly 6 million spam messages I never saw. They never touched my server because Mailroute stopped them before they even got to my server. Mailroute is designed not for individuals so much, but more for people who have mail servers. You know, people like the University of Georgia, which use Mailroute to get all of the spam that's coming in, you can imagine. It's very effective. One of the challenges with spam fighting is not to stop legitimate messages that might look spammy. I have never had a false positive with Mailroute. What happens is you change your MX records so all the incoming mail goes to Mailroute, then comes back to you after Mailroute filters it. If you want, you could check the spam stores at Mailroute. And when I first set up Mailroute, I did, of course, just to make sure it was working right. I never found any false positives. I haven't looked at my Mailroute spam store in ages because it just works. And I can tell you, I know it works because once, by accident, I changed my MX record on my server, and I suddenly got bombarded. And I said, what is this? Oh, this is all the stuff Mailroute's been stopping. 1 million messages a year on my server alone. That's leoville.com. So I encourage you to take a look at Mailroute. If you are running a server, if you're a company that does its own mail, they even now have individual accounts by popular demand. Once we started doing the ads, a lot of people said, well, wait a minute, what about us? Go to mailroute.info to find out more. And when you sign up there, mailroute.info, that's a special site just for TWiT listeners, you'll save 10% on your Mailroute account for the life of the account, no matter how big. Mailroute.info. It's a great company run by a good friend of mine, and I think you're going to like it. Their service, their support is just superb. Mailroute.info.
Here come your letters, your lovely letters. Here come your letters, your lovely GizWiz letters. Your GizWiz letters now.
Do you know when Eva was up for the meetup, I asked her about the spam store, and she's going to kill me for saying this. But I said, could I look in the spam store? And so I just looked like the first 100, and like subject lines were, that Giz Wiz, he should be paid twice as much. I
yeah.
love the Giz Wiz.
We have custom
he's
filtering.
a gem. Why doesn't he have his own show? Spam, spam, spam. I'd like to see that list of spam words. Okay, our letter is from Joseph Hauger, Hauger. And the message is concerning Argus cameras. Dear Dick and Leo, I was enjoying an early breakfast at a restaurant while listening to your Friday podcast and playing a round of Train Yard. It's multitasking at its finest.
Do you play Train Yard? Do you know that game?
No, I don't even know about Train Yard.
Oh,
I
you
do
love
now.
trains. You would want to play this.
I'm going to go do it. Can I
Yeah.
get it on my
iPhone,
touch?
iPod Touch. Yep.
Oh,
iPad.
good.
Yep.
It's multitasking at its finest. I was rather proud of myself for being so efficient. At one point, though, I almost ended up spitting soda all over my moons over my hammy sandwich. You must eat some great
I know
sandwich.
where you. That's I've had moods over my hammy. Where is it?
Oh, have you
It's some
really?
deli. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he's in West Virginia.
Yeah.
He said, I almost spit soda when you two described Argus cameras as being better in the looks department than performance.
Not so, huh?
Oh, I remember saying
Yeah.
that I had an August movie camera that looked very professional, even though it shot crappy movies. He says, August bears the dubious distinction of having produced one of the ugliest cameras ever. The C3, unaffectionately referred to as the Brick.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if you remember that camera.
No, I don't.
I did look it up on Amazon. It is ugly. It has the face only a designer could love. I bet that one of those monsters may lurk in the darkest researches of the warehouse. Coincidentally, one of my German shepherds is named August, not because he's a faithful hound, but God help him, he just isn't that good looking. Anyway, I love the show and all that. Joseph Hager from Meckham, M-C-M-E-C-H-E-N.
Meacham.
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 West.
Moons over my hammy.
Moons over Miami, West Virginia.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay. But August did make a great looking 8mm camera.
They
at
made
one
some
point.
crappy looking and some good. I was afraid he was going to say, it's such a good camera. And I thought, oh boy, if he says that, we got a problem.
Oh, no.
No, in fact.
Anyway, thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph. And thank you, Dick. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll rock all around the clock as we always do on Thursday and have another great gadget, I believe.
I'll be here.
DAIL-Y. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.